What is happening, fam? I hope everyone is enjoying this green in the markets. I hope people are making money following the trades as well. We can see how Banter Bubble right now is entirely green, and meme coins like BONK, Pengu, PEPE, Shiba Inu, DOGE, all of these are performing the best. Guys, this is what we've been talking about. New Year started on a very good pace and we hope this continues as well. Right now, the best picture in front of me is the Bollinger Band width. Bollinger Band width of Bitcoin. Bollinger Band width right now is moving towards the upside, which means that there is volatility coming into the markets and BTC is actually breaking out of this symmetrical triangle as well. Now, in my opinion, Bitcoin has already broken out and it's going to come back to this level, which is the 90k level, and then start to move towards the upside once again. I'm going to give you the levels. I'm going to give you the buy zones. I'm going to give you the stop loss as well of multiple altcoins. All you need to do is that stick to this video until the end, only for 5 to 7 minutes, guys. Nothing else. We can see how meme coins are performing the best right now, and the second best narrative at the moment is AI. This is it. This is what the risk on markets look like. Meme coins and AI performing means that you should be long in the markets. When funding is proper green, you know that you should be long in the markets, and that is what we are doing as well. Look at our logbook. The logbook from January is absolutely amazing. December was a beautiful month when it comes to trading, and January is no more. Solana, both TPs taken. I gave this trade in the last video. I hope you took it. 124 was the entry. I've taken TP2 today. Look at that, 7x leverage and 55% profit. Absolutely amazing trade. And now I'm only in 20% of the position, which is the final 20%. Plus, I also took this trade in Bitfunded and I made $650 of profit. That is absolutely amazing, guys. And now I've got more trades for you. I've got BNB trade, which I gave in the last video, and it's going okay. You can still have the entry, so I'm going to talk about that. I've got the BTC long position as well, which I'm going to give the entry of. I've got the Apple position and I've got oil position too. Oil, the commodity. I've got oil position as well. I'm going to give you the reasoning on why I'm taking it, where I'm taking it, the level, as well as the exchange. So stick until the end, 3 to 4 more minutes, guys. That is it. Let's go. Is it all happy? And are we longing everything? Or are there any kind of dangers that we need to look at? There are dangers, obviously. First one is the CME gap. Look, we always focus a lot on the CME gap. I think it's a very important thing to focus on. And today it's Sunday. The price is moving towards the upside. The market is moving towards the upside. But there's a CME gap which is at 88.1k. And current price to that CME gap is around 2.75%, which can absolutely close very fast. So this is going to be one thing that can pull the markets towards the downside, and you have to be aware of it. So make sure you understand that if the market is coming down, this is the place where you want to be longing Bitcoin. I'm going to give you proper levels. Right now I'm just talking about the things that can pull the market towards the downside. Second thing that I'm focusing on is the US session, guys. Remember, on Friday, we had a good US session. In the last 2 weeks, it's been 3 times that we have seen no selling in the US session, but this US session drama still remains. What is happening in the US session? Every day when ET turns 10 a.m., when the clock hits 10 a.m. in ET, in the US, markets start to go down, and especially crypto. Crypto is going down at 10 a.m. ET, maybe because of some kind of whale manipulation, some kind of entity who's selling the tokens and trying to buy at cheaper prices. Don't know what it is, but remember that there is this US session selling saga going on. Remember that there is CME gap thing as well, which is currently at 88.1k, and the price can come towards the downside. The third thing I want to talk about is the liquidation heat map. If you actually look at the liquidation heat map, the most amount of liquidity right now is at around 92k, and on the downside it's around 90k and 89.4k. So these are the 3 levels that I'm watching for tomorrow in Bitcoin, wherein Bitcoin can go towards the upside and downside. So both the sides liquidations can get hit. So we have to be very aware of this situation, guys. Now, one more thing which is absolutely serious is the war situation. In the last 12 hours, if you actually see, the market has been absolutely insane towards the upside, crypto market, but the geopolitical situation has been insane as well. 10:30 p.m. ET, Chinese officials arrive in Venezuela to meet with President Maduro. 1:15 a.m. unexpected airstrikes in Venezuela begin, and this was done via US. Okay, then President Trump actually confirmed he has ordered strikes. President Trump at 4:20 a.m. ET, which was literally 6 hours from the initial Chinese officials meet, President Trump says that US has captured President Maduro and his wife. Wow, this is absolutely amazing. And then 7:25 a.m. ET, President of Venezuela and his wife are indicted in Southern District of New York. And right now, both of them are in the American soil. Absolutely crazy. Now, what's going to happen? This geopolitical situation is going on. Will the risk on assets go down? No. Risk on assets are actually going towards the upside. Look at what's happening with crypto. We already know the only market which is open right now in this war situation is crypto, and crypto should have been falling if this was a proper war situation. No, crypto is actually going towards the upside. So understand the difference, guys. The irony of last night's events in Venezuela is it will actually push the oil prices lower. Why? Because markets have been on the edge about geopolitical situations between these countries. However, President Trump have confirmed that Venezuela's oil infrastructure was not damaged at all, and they will be going to sell oil to everyone, including China, which means the supply is actually going to increase. US is going to be making sure that the supply is increased, and because of this reason, I'm going to be shorting oil. I'm going to be shorting oil as soon as the markets open today, the futures open today. My stop loss is going to be previous highs, which is this level 58.8, above that 3.2%, let's say, and I'm going to be playing this trade properly. This is going to be a short position which I'm going to be taking on Ostium. Ostium is a perp dex, guys. If you want to start Ostium, the link is in the description. Do it via the referral link. Why? Because you will make more points if you use my referral link, nothing else. But on Ostium, you can have everything. You can get commodities, stocks, forex, indices, cryptos, everything. So I am taking this oil trade on Ostium. I'm going to be shorting oil. Why? Because I told you the fundamental reason, because supply is actually going to increase now. So guys, remember, it's very scary. It's very scary what's happening, obviously, and we don't want the war to escalate. But right now, crypto is performing well, and in my opinion, it will keep performing well. And when the futures open, equities will perform well as well, which is going to push the markets towards the upside. And remember, lower oil prices will eventually make sure that the interest rate cuts happen in the US faster, because it's going to bring the inflation down as well. So that is another bullish thing for the markets. Remember that. Now guys, subscribe. All I'm asking from you guys is to subscribe to the channel. Take this to 1,000, take this to 10,000, wherever you like it, but much more than this. Much more than this. Now coming to crypto, guys, my first trade is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to be my first trade, which I'm taking at this around 89.8k level. 89.8k level is also the liquidation cluster that I talked about, guys. For example, if we look here, look at that. So this is the 89.45, 89.8k level, and this is where I'm going to be longing BTC. 89.8, perfect, and my stop loss is going to be around 88.1k. And look at that. This is an absolutely stunning breakout of the symmetrical triangle, and we are hoping for price to consolidate a little bit over here and then move towards the upside. That is my trade. My final take profit is going to be at 96.5k, and I'm going to be TPing in the middle as well. First TP is going to be at around 91.5k, second TP is going to be 93.3k, and the final TP is going to be at this level, which is going to be 96k. So this is my first trade which I'm talking about. Already put it in the log, guys. Everything in the markets, whatever I'm doing, I'm logging everything over here. You should do it as well. Journaling your trades is the most important thing you can do. Most important thing, trust me. Now, second chart I want to look at is Ethereum. Ethereum has been building this ascending triangle formation, and right now if you see it also tried to retest, but it did not. So I want Ethereum to actually retest this level, which is going to be around 3050 level, and then move towards the upside. I'm not giving this as a trade. All I'm saying is make sure that you're monitoring this chart perfectly. I'm going to be giving this setup on Twitter if it happens, but right now this is a chart that we should be focusing on. Next trade I want to talk about is BNB. I'm already in the trade. I gave this trade in the last video. If you haven't taken it, I've already taken TP1. If you haven't taken it, then wait for the price. Wait for the perfect price, which is $870. As soon as this thing hit $870, you should be buying BNB, and you should be playing this proper trade. Now this trade is, what is the trade? What is the trade exactly? It's the breakout of the trend line as well as the horizontal level. All I'm hoping for is some consolidation here and then move towards the upside. So I talked about it in the last video. My stop loss is going to be 851. My entry is around 870, and I'm going to be playing this with 3 TPs. First TP at 905, second TP at 940, and third TP is going to be the final TP at $970, guys. This is going to be an amazing trade. I've taken this in my real account as well as Bitfunded account, guys. So you can take it as well. Now the next one I'm going to talk about is Hyperliquid. Hyperliquid is one token which is not at all showing strength. Not at all showing strength. And what I'm seeing here is that it is moving towards the resistance. Now, once it moves towards the resistance and gives a deviation, that is where I'm going to short this thing. So this is going to be the first shot I want to take in 2026, which is go towards the upside, give the deviation, and then boom, towards the downside. That is going to be the target, where I've got a long limit order at $22 as well. So this is where I'm going to long Hyperliquid to. But I've got a limit order here. I don't have a limit order, obviously, because I'm waiting for a deviation. But if the deviation happens, you can enter the short position for Hyperliquid, which is going to be our first trade, first short trade of 2026, guys. Now, final one I want to talk about is Pump Fund. Pump Fund is actually showing a lot of strength in the markets because they had the second biggest buyback day and much more than that, which is meme coins performing right now. And Pump Fund is the hub for meme coins. But I am waiting for the perfect level, which is this. So we saw this, triangle, not rectangle kind of structure, which was broken out, and now the price will come back to, retest that level. Let me quickly go to a bit lower time frame, for example, 4-hourly time frame, and I'm going to show you. So what I'm hoping for is the price to come down to this level, give a retest, because it never gave the retest. But this is gonna be a major move. That's a 12% or 13% move towards the downside. If it happens, then I'm gonna be taking a long position on Pump Fund, and then I'll be hoping for a breakout towards the upside of this yellow trend line resistance, guys. So this was a very quick video, guys. Why? Because it's Sunday. I just want you guys to chill and make sure that you know what's happening in the markets, price action wise as well as fundamentals wise. That is it. Make sure that you're journaling every single trade. Nothing here is financial advice, everything here for educational purposes. Also, if you have any questions, put it in the comment section, guys. I'm going to answer to all of them. Like the video if you actually enjoyed watching it. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you later, guys. Bye bye.